Welcome to the National Championship game at Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. It's the Clemson Tigers and the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. Holly Lowe joins us now from her ringside vantage point. Holly?
Notre Dame coming off a 10-win season, but there was a sour taste in their mouth after they were left out of the college football playoff. Marcus Freeman has so many great recruits loaded with talent. He knows this team is going to have a huge chip on their shoulder as they try to get back into the college football playoff this season. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. One down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. Using his legs, it's Davidson. And he goes nowhere. Stop pulled behind the line of scrimmage.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
They face 3rd down, trying to build momentum early in this national championship game. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Moves out of the pocket. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
Well, Chris, this is why 1st and 2nd down are so important. When you're behind the chains on 3rd down, it is advantage defense, and they do take advantage. Good pressure. Quarterback's got nowhere to go with the football, and they're able to get the sack and get off the field.
Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. They'll run it here. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Offensively, they've got to find a way to run the football with more efficiency. If they're unable to do so, it will be a long day.
Handoff from the shotgun. Oh, he's got open space. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Touchdown, Irish. They strike first in this national title bout. A tremendous start for this offense, right down the field, into the end zone, handling the moment, executing in this national championship game. And both coaches told us the importance of a start in this big game.
Well, you can't have a better start than you had right there. And we talk about momentum all the time. We talk about rhythm all the time. There is no better way to establish both of those than an early score. Terrific job of game planning and then execution by this group to stick it in the end zone early in this game.
And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. Looking for a gap. It's Davidson. He's got the first and still going. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. And the Tigers looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Well, Chris, finally they get that run game going. I've been asking them to run it better on
He's got a crease. And that gain moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46.
That is way too easy. This defense has got to adjust on first down. You've got to get up there and stop the run. If you can just hand the football off on first down and get first downs, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Short pass finds the tight end. He's brought down after a short gain that's not going to be first down yardage. Offense comes up now 2nd and 8 after that very short gain on the completion. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. There's the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. Design quarterback run. He's past the marker and still going. Make the stop, but good enough for a first down at the 29. The Tigers come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Pre-snap motion from the receiver.
The defense has got to start committing more guys to stopping the run because on these quarterback runs, think about it, Chris, you're adding a hat as the offense, and that's why it's such an advantage. He's obviously got the athleticism to do so, and here he picks up a huge gain.
And the ball is picked off. Could take it all the way. They get him down after the return, but that interception could be enormous.
That ball is forced over the middle. Against this zone defense, you've got to understand as a quarterback that all the eyes are on you, and they're going to converge, and if you don't manipulate them with your eyes, they will be there when the ball arrives. This ball is forced over the middle, and it's picked off.
Gets loose, able to scramble for a solid gain.
This is exactly what makes this quarterback so effective is you can do everything right down the field. The secondary is preventing this ball from going down the field, and yet he uses the athleticism to get himself into a short yardage. Now, you look at this down and distance, this is a great time to be aggressive, convert, try to do all the things that put pressure on the defense. Body blows, body blows, body blows. You run the football like this, you gain 5, you gain 6, time and time again. That play action pass is going to be at your disposal. You can get to the RPO. Everything on offense becomes easier. This line is doing a great job. This back is running hard.
Not much on that play, brought down short. Important second down play coming up. They'll hand it off. And they make the stop, and that'll bring the first quarter to an end. As we hit the quarter break, Notre Dame has the lead. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Looking downfield, it's Carr. Under pressure, just lets it go. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up. Looks right for a quick completion. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
Chris, give credit to this quarterback and this offense. They continue to be patient and just continue to make first downs and now getting the ball across the 50. Clearly now in scoring range, and as a quarterback, you've got to think to yourself, no sacks. You can't take a negative play and knock yourself out of field goal range.
Gain makes it second and medium. He's looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. Oh, a throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up third down.
This is exactly what this defense wanted to do, was get this quarterback off of his spot. And here he's got to escape to the right side of the field, and now he's on the run. And he is just not that accurate. Once he's on the run, there's contact, and it's an incompletion.
Grab down the middle. It's Graham. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. First and goal from the 9. Notre Dame lining up now for a first and goal. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
You know, Chris, one of the things we don't talk about enough in quarterback play is the decision-making in the run game. And here in the RPO, he makes a great read. He's not throwing the football. It doesn't go on his stat sheet, but he hands the football off on a beautiful read, and it's a nice, productive game for this offense.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, this was the plan for this defense. When we talked with this coaching staff, they said, we need to contact this quarterback. He needs to feel us. And that's what they're doing here in the first half. If you're on the other side, you've got to tell your quarterback to get down or get out of bounds. There's no reason to take these hits in the first half.
Caught near the goal line. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
Chris, I've always felt that one of the best targets in the red zone, in particular near the goal line, is a tight end. It's so often that these guys get lost in coverage. They find the tight end, and it's an easy touchdown for the offense.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Grab behind the line. It's Johnson. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. And the Tigers come to the line in the hurry up.
Yeah, there you go. That's a nice completion by this quarterback, and he's able to move the chains here on this series. This quarterback just needs to continue to do this, find the open man, and hit him with the accurate pass.
And he'll scoot out of bounds after a short gain. Not enough for the first half. No huddle here for the offense.
Well, tomorrow when this quarterback coach grades this film, he's going to put a plus next to this play for the quarterback. Not only does he make the right read, but he picks up a nice bit of yardage, and he avoids the hit and steps out of bounds. That's what I'm talking about.
They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. And the Fighting Irish will call their first timeout. They'll have 2 more to work with here in the first half. Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. Scanning the field. It's Reynolds. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Good enough for first down yardage. The Tigers come to the line to set a fresh set of downs.
This is great recognition by the wide receiver of the coverage being run, because on a drag route, if it's man coverage, you're going to continue to run. If it's zone coverage, you're going to sit down, and he sits down right here. Quarterback is on.
It's caught. He's breaking free. They finally stop him, but not before he gets to the 16-yard line. Clemson now operating in the red zone. Now in the red zone, it's Reynolds. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Touchdown, Tigers, as they answer with their first score of this title game. And now they'll set up for the point after.
What I love about this throw is that it is on time. And when you're on time, you can complete the ball in tight windows. You can allow for yards after the catch, all of it. And here, they're able to get the completion for the touchdown. Beautiful job by this quarterback.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Excellent play by this defense, getting that tackle for loss and creating a 2nd and long. And now from an offensive perspective, just get half of this back. This next snap is about creating 3rd and manageable. It's not about moving the chains.
They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Looking downfield, it's Carr. Looks to the left for a quick throw. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Not much on the return, but that's an important takeaway. Sets up the offense at the 34. Oh, and a big play by this elite corner. Joel, he told us they better not try me today. I'm going to make him pay. Here goes.
And, Chris, it's that confidence that just sets him apart. He knows that if the ball is in the air, he can go get it. He turns into a wide receiver. I can't believe they're throwing it his direction. As a quarterback, you've got to be aware of where he is. You've got to avoid him at all costs.
Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away. Completion makes it 2nd down. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Well, this is a magnificent job by this defense. You get these toss sweeps, and here's the deal. You've got to secure the edge and use leverage out there, and they do a great job of that, and the running back has to get himself back in the interior. Once he does that, he's running right back into the pursuit of the defense, and, Chris, there's nowhere to go. That's a great stop.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. He stopped short, and that 1st down marker is going to bring up 4th and 3. Keeps it on a design run. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop. The coach's choice to go for it does not pan out. Back to pass. It's Carr. Looks to the left, and it's complete. So the completion yields 7 yards. Solid gain to set up 2nd and 3. Looking for a receiver. Defense is coming after him. He cannot escape. It's a sack. And the Tigers now signal for a timeout. That's their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. He's running out of time here. They got him again. He's like a statue back there. Clemson calls their 2nd timeout. They still have 1 more in their pocket for the rest of the half. Punting team on the field. The defense stalls the drive with that sack. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Just about 20 seconds remaining here in the half as they line up on 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Makes a quick grab. Making people miss. Powering through a tackle. They drag him down after a big game. Ball moved all the way to the 38. Now the Tigers will spend their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got remaining here in the 1st half. Looking to throw it on first down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now.
What an outstanding job by the defense. The route was timed perfectly. It was a good throw, but it's just better defense to prevent the touchdown. Now this offense has got to go back to the drawing board.
After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. Oh, and he can't hang on. Wow, would have been a touchdown. Got to shake that off now. It's third down coming up. So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. They will trust the kicker here from 55 yards out. Let's see if he can get it there. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. And after the miss, still down by 7. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Tigers will kick this away to get the second half going. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. They're fortunate to have the lead at the break with those pass protection problems. Let's see if they can clean that up here in the third quarter. On first down, it's play action. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a third and manageable here? Caught behind the line. It's Gilbert. Goes out of bounds, but a solid gain. He's just short of the 40.
These wide receiver screens are like extended handoffs for the quarterback. They are so easy to execute, and all you've got to do is throw it on time. The wide receiver does a nice job getting the line to gain, and he ultimately moves the chains for this offense.
He's brought down out at the 46. Getting set. Here's second down. Dropping back. It's Carr. Snags the quick throw. And the gain just good enough for a first down. So they finally feed the elite wide receiver. He hasn't played a huge part in building this lead, Joel, but let's see if they look to him as they try to close it out.
And, Chris, not all contributions show up on the stat sheet. This defense has certainly been aware of this wide receiver and committed resources to try to slowing him down, which they've done. But that's allowed other areas of this offense to have success. Now, as the defense shifts back, I think he's going to have more of an opportunity in the next couple of series to create some of those catches.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Wants to throw it. Looking deep downfield with the left. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. No chance to catch him there. A huge connection for a touchdown shows the explosiveness of this offense. A lightning strike for 6 points.
I mean, Chris, that was some impressive throw right there. That is a big-time throw. That next-level scout, he's going to be impressed with what he saw right there. Anticipation, driving the football into that open area. Whoa, I tell you what, this guy is playing some ball.
Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. That's reeled in. It's Brown. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. The Tigers hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
I think this defense needs to think about changing up their coverage. These zone defenses are just not set up to stop these slant routes. You can see that window. It's wide open. The quarterback sees it pre-snap, and then he's just exploiting it. You might want to think about changing it up, going man defense, and allowing the corner to get in there and try to break this thing up.
We get just 2 yards on the pass play. Now it's 2nd down and 8 coming up. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. 3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. He goes out of bounds, but he's inside the 30. This comes an offense moving quickly down the field. And they finally feature their elite wide receiver. We've been wondering, Joe, where is this guy? They haven't looked to him that much. May need to make the play to make up this deficit.
And, Chris, I will give this defense credit because they have rolled their coverage over the top of this great wide receiver. But as a quarterback, you're down in this game. Now it's the 2nd half. At some point, you just got to say, I got to go down with my best. You got to target him, and you got to target him often.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. On the move now. And left with no option, just has to throw it away. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Headed for the end zone. Tackle made short of the goal line, and they'll spot it at the 2. A chance to get right back into this football game. It's 1st down and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Touchdown, Clemson. This offense cannot be stopped. And they'll set up for the PAT.
I always talk about vision and patience from a running back, but there's also this other trait that you've got to have to be a great player, and that's a nose for the end zone. And here he's able to take the football, and he finds the goal line, and he puts it across. Beautiful job. This is why this guy is one of the best players in America.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Looking to throw. It's Carr. The pass rush closing in. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Such a value add at the quarterback position when your guy can just scramble and move the chains. That is such a help to these drives. You can stay on the field. And again, if you can do that 2, 3, 4 times a game, you are doing a great job.
He's got space. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain.
Well, that is too easy right down the center of that defense. Great job by this offensive line, in particular in the middle of that offensive line. Guard, center, guard. Getting the job done, covering up color, and that's an easy run for a big gain from this back.
And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Yeah, Chris, this is exactly what this coaching staff said they wanted to do, was establish the run game, and they've been able to do that. Gains of 5, gains of 6, time and time again. They're doing a great job up front, there's no doubt, and now the entire playbook is going to be at their disposal.
They stop him after a short gain. It's not a 1st down. Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. As we hit the quarter break, Notre Dame has the lead. We've reached the end of the third quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. For the final period, let's check out the game stats. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Send the back in motion. On the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Makes a quick catch. Breaks it. Now here he goes. The 10. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Irish. That score gets them closer to a stunning national championship, Joe. Who would have believed this was possible when that playoff bracket came out?
Well, Chris, I certainly didn't. The way that they played in the regular season, it was so hit or miss. This team is not a team that I thought was going to go on a run like this, and yet here they are. It just is a testament to this coaching staff, the leadership of this group. They have continued to improve and clearly playing their best football at the most important time.
Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Coming after him. Oh, they sack him. The pass rush making a big impact. And the Tigers come to the line to run the hurry-up.
This is a really poor decision. You've got to manage the game as a quarterback, make your offense right. Here, it's the first play of the drive, and as soon as you break contain and you're outside of the pocket, you cannot take a sack. That ball has got to be thrown into the 5th row, burn the ball, create 2nd and 10 rather than 2nd and forever.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
What a great job by this pass rush. On 3rd down, they're able to get pressure on the quarterback and contact him as he throws. That contact, it produces an incompletion. Now it's 4th down.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice.
Here we go. Right. Booster. Flat.
Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Scanning the field. It's Reynolds. Nice grab. It's Brown. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. The defense makes the stop. Turnover on downs. A huge moment in this championship game. Grinding away with the running game. After the play, looks like a man is shaken up. A sophomore member of that offensive line. Second down after that run on the previous play.
Sweep.
Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Finds an open target on the left side. Tackled at the 8 after the completion.
Chris, I think the best way to defend these drag routes is getting some contact early in this route. You've got to jam this wide receiver, in particular with his original alignment. If he gets a clean release, you're probably going to get that ball completed as an offense. So jam the wide receiver at the line of scrimmage, play some tight man, and force him to really work for that release.
They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
I love the aggressive play from these defensive tackles, this defensive line, getting off blocks and getting into the backfield. It's tough to run the football down here inside the 10. You get into goal-to-go situation. Usually for me as a quarterback, I like to get on the edge and try to throw the football. They're trying to run it, and the defense is ready.
They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Chris, as an offense, this is a tough position to be in on the field. You don't have a lot of space because of the back of the end zone. I like crossing routes in this situation. Get your tight ends, your backs, your slot receivers moving across the field on this third down.
On third and goal, they'll try to run it in. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That is classic bend but don't break defense. Yeah, you let them all the way down there. It's goal-to-go situation, but that's when they play their best. They get off the field and force this field goal opportunity. That is a tremendous job on third and goal, bowing your neck and getting a stop.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Brown. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down. After the completion, they'll stop the check out an injured player on the field. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. No press here. The defense backing away. Play action here on first down. Makes the grab. It's Davidson. They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be first down. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. First down. Looking to throw the football. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. He breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? Past the 10. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return. The Irish offense comes up here on 1st and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. Touchdown, Notre Dame. They are pouring it on now.
What a feeling for this group. They're going to win the national championship. They have been great all day long. And now, Holly, the thing that we've got to watch out for is the Gatorade bath. We're on Gatorade watch at this point.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Takes the handoff and he'll head left. Jukes to get free. They'll tackle him out across the 20.
A massively disappointing day for this offense. They just couldn't get anything going, and here late in the game, it looks like they're content to just let the clock hit 0.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. He moves the ball out past the 25-yard line. So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Can he make it to the marker? Looks like Clemson will have the first down.
Well, Chris, Chris, if you want to win in the playoffs, you've got to be a good third down team. And here early in this game, they're able to get into third and short and convert and move the chains. This is something to watch the rest of the game. Can they have first and second down success and put them in position for an easy conversion?
That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. Well, the celebration gets started for one side. Think about the team that lost this game, that came so close to the ultimate dream, a national championship, only to be stopped at the final hurdle. That is going to sting for a long time.
Well, Chris, you can only imagine the pain on that losing side. And these players obviously working so hard, these coaches working so hard, and coming up just a bit short. And now it presents a real challenge for this offseason. Will they use it as fuel to get right back to this point and potentially win a championship next year? Or will it haunt them for the next 6 months? We'll find out next August.
To punctuate another wild, exciting season of college football, one final salute for this season's national champions. For Joel Platt, Holly Rowe, and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish.